coming up very shortly. It's Intolerant versus Impact. The Eye is battling it out.
For anyone out there that's like, man, I can't believe these guys. I am not enjoying this broadcast. Think of what you're not liking. Fun and happiness and laughter.
Yeah. You don't like fun,
Look deep on the inside and realize why you're so twisted and that you really need to lighten up a bit.
Yeah.
You know?
What's wrong? You don't like fun? Oh, there's a Baco!
Yeah, there is. Woo! Who dat?
Who dat? This is Impact, man. I don't know if I've ever seen these guys ever.
I have never seen these. I've never seen this roster before.
No. This is so this will be fun.
They 2-0'd You Choose,
which is just no small feat.
No, this is great.
All right. Well, Intolerant versus Impact.
Baco, Lucy, Esmo. That's going to be a little frustrating to deal with, but another Esmo. This is going to be quite the battle.
It's going to be a spicy matchup.
Uh-oh. Jolts is taking down Lucy just one M1 at a time. He's just going to stand there and keep M1ing. The barrier will come out, and Nye starting a flamethrower on Baco. Oh, man, it looks like Impact just took a huge chunk of damage.
Jolts is getting... Run! This is getting crushed. Oh, man. All right. Well, so far we're just about even on health. Intolerant picked up that first orb. So we'll see. Jolts is quite low himself, though. But meanwhile, you have VIII, who's getting torn up and actually gets taken out by the goo. So we see goo on both sides and one player down on the side of Impact. But Jolts is going to toss his ultimate out there. Not going to connect with anybody, but Jolts is still incredibly hurt. But, yeah, the enemy Esmo there on the side of Impact, he couldn't bring himself to safety. So Intolerant is going to take our round number 1 here.
I mean, it did look pretty close there for a while.
Yeah.
Like, once Jolts got real low, I think Jolts underestimated them. He realized he was just getting unpunished, standing in the back, doing his thing. I think he landed, like, 15 to 20 consecutive M1s on Lucy. She just, like, wasn't using roll. She probably didn't even have it yet. Wasn't using too much to get away because she wanted to save those cooldowns. But as Jolts realized, like, well, hey, no one's coming to punish me. I'm just going to keep doing it. But then all of a sudden, they all showed up after he used his spacebar aggressively. They all showed up, and they nearly took him out. That could have been the round for them. But as usual, Jolts barely sneaks out.
Yep. Close, but no cigar. So that'll be Intolerant taking round number 1. And let's see how Impact can fare in round number 2 here. As we were saying, they definitely were hanging in there, at least for a little while in round number 1. Good Chaos Grip landing by Dizlarn there. And orb number 1 is up, but Intolerant's going to pick it up first. So a double stack on the Arcane Shield and the Zap onto Nye. And he's going to have to actually space himself out of there just to get back to safety.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the goo's going to come in. Chaos Grip lands. There's a whole host of ultimates being used at the moment. And oh no, VIII's actually going to get pushed right back in. He got the barrier in time, but he had already taken just so much damage.
Actually, no, that was his. I think that was his Lucy's.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jolts is the one that took. Look at how low Jolts got.
Oh, yeah.
And there goes Nye. What on earth just happened?
What is going on?
Oh, there's the chain damage right there. Clarny might have an ultimate. She could potentially take out Baco, but I don't think it's going to be foolish enough to go down. Ooh, almost went down to Esmo's ultimate.
Oh, my.
But instead, everyone dies.
Death everywhere. Impact taking round number 2 here. Look at this. The boys. They're going to strike back against Intolerant, so we are all tied up at 1-1. Is that Dizlarn? Dizlarn. Pumping damage.
That's actually nutty.
Just pumping. He literally just had a fire hose full of damage. Just pumped him full of it. All right, round number 3. See, Jolts is hanging out all the way in the top left here, and it's actually VIII is going to be getting on to Clarny in the back line.
There he goes. He gets the end cap on Lucy, waiting it out. Does get the fully charged M1 as well. Jolts trying to buy time. He wants that orb at the very least since he's in the back line, and he will sneak it out of there. But Baco is punishing hard right now. Uh-oh. Clarny swift rolls down. His barrier's about to be down as well. They could punish, but they are pushed back. Well played by his teammates.
All right. Jolts, nice Chaos Grip. Oh, Nye didn't quite connect with his shots, but that's all right. Actually going to try and chase him down and use his ultimate. Oh, the swift roll. Furyk got out of the way just in time. Now Jolts is in a lot of trouble himself. He got the barrier down. He used his own arcane barrier.
Lucy on Lucy!
Oh, man!
The Lucy toxic goos on each other, and they killed each other.
Oh, man. It's a goo fest.
And there goes Jolts. What is happening?
Oh, man.
I want some education on these guys. Oh, you're done.
From downtown, VIII. Look at that, 2-1 for Impact. The upset coming? Yeah. Question mark?
Question mark?
Oh!
Impact, they're really just capitalizing on punishments is what it truly seems to be. Jolt and Clerney and Nye, I think, are getting a little confident in the damage they can deal out. But between War Shout and Barrier and the other the Arcane Barrier from Esmo, a lot of damage is getting dissolved on both sides.
Yeah.
But I think Intolerant might just not be used to it, so they're going in to try and get the max health damage, but people don't go down, they're not dying, and then they're the ones that are getting punished in the meantime. But if they can stop Bako from pushing in that backline, they might stand a better chance.
See, oh, nice Chaos Grip from Dizlarn. Get panicked away, no harm done. Actually, Jolt's hitting a nice Chaos Grip himself onto Furyk. So the ultimate already getting dropped by Jolts. Now, oh man, Furyk is taking a beating in the middle of the map right now, and he ends up going down. The goo will come out as well. It is just a massacre from Intolerant. And Impact will get
he would have got him.
I know. That would have been nasty. Well, Intolerant get around back. We're tied up at 2-2. Impact came to play today, though. They're tied neck and neck with Intolerant. And Intolerant are your winners of last week's BattleRekt, and they have won many of the European BattleRekt Proving Grounds tournaments here throughout this season, so to speak. So definitely the team to beat. Impact the underdogs here, but hanging tight so far.
Notice how much easier it is for Intolerant to do their bidding the moment Bako can't push in that backline. They were keeping him at bay. The moment he jumped in, Clerney did a great job. Panic Blast coming. Oh, but that time he will miss. Now he's going to face a little bit of pain here from Bako. But in the meantime, take a look at Furyk.
Oh, man. Furyk is...
Oh, mein Furyk!
Oh, Clerney in the corner is getting demolished. And he will go down. Furyk is going to fall as well, though. So both Lucy's out of it, but VIII hitting an ultimate from across the way, and Jolts is hanging on by he got his
He did get the ultimate off, though.
Yep, that's actually going to land quite a bit of damage onto VIII, but he's going to land an ultimate of his own and just take Nye right into the wall, and that will secure the round for Impact as they now go up 3-2. Here is VIII hitting a couple of fat ultimates there. Dishing out the damage allowed Impact to pick up that round, but they're just a couple rounds away from taking map number 1.
That was pretty dirty.
Pretty dirty.
Bako. Agwe. Agwe was able to just take out Clerney in the solo plays. I don't know what it is.
Or VIII.
A goo?
Yeah, I'm putting the V in.
It's definitely VIII. It's definitely VIII.
Yeah. We just like coming up with other names.
Yeah.
Oh, Chaos Grip, though.
Oh, this time Nye stuck with him, and Bako took the punishment. Jolts is trying to find his way onto Dizlarn. Who's going to get this orb? It will be Intolerant for the first one of this round.
Yeah, so far Intolerant's been pretty in control of a lot of the orb play so far in this game. Nice in caps coming out from VIII. He is just continuing to pound these guys into the wall here, but Dizlarn,
oh my God!
Wow, he just got beaten bad.
He really did.
Oh, there couldn't get out of it. Now VIII's gonna go down as well. He couldn't iframe out of the deadly inject damage.
The 3v1 Lucy?
Question mark? Oh no. Oh man, he would have hit it again. Jolts, he was going for like the 720. But that will be another round right back for Intolerance. We are tied up 3-3. Oh my.
Oh my, he says with conviction.
Oh my, oh me.
I'm actually pretty excited to see this.
Yeah,
Intolerant looking like to get a little bit of taste of their own money here with all these shields. So much protection. Jolt's just going to go all in. He used one space. He didn't even use his second charge. He actually might get really punished here. Nye has to come to try and help him. He will get a nice tractor beam out, which will put a lot of damage onto Furyk.
Oh, buddy.
And this orb again going to Intolerant. They enjoy the first round orbs. but it hasn't always proven to give them the win.
Yep, they still, regardless, have been in control for the most part of those orbs. But we'll see here. Oh, the goo's gonna come out.
Cloney might just go down.
Oh man,
Baco's giving him full punish. In the meantime, though, Dizlarn will completely get evaporated. And another orb for Intolerant, using the ult to secure. Oh no, he can't go protect. You're a little late, Baco. No!
Run!
Ah, the flick! The flick of destiny.
Essence of Finlev. Right there. Oh, the bulwark.
Essence of Finlev.
It's my favorite spice.
Intolerant now 1 round away from taking the first map of the day.
All right.
This is our first semifinal. If you're just tuning in, don't worry. You haven't missed much.
Yeah, we still got lots of BattleRekt to come, folks. Lots of BattleRekt. So Intolerant, they are just 1 round away from taking map number 1. Impact, though, surprising to me. These guys really hanging tight with last week's champions thus far. We'll see maybe if they can bring themselves back into this map. It's certainly not over yet.
Nah, this time not leaving Baco to take on Lucy all by himself.
Jolts is all over Furyk at the moment. Nice panic from Furyk, though, to get him off his tail. But now Nye's going to collapse in. He just used that barrier, so now Furyk really needs to be careful.
The Weekend may have saved him, but this might be too late. Oh, Furyk, you're still alive!
The arcane
For how much longer?
Oh, the goo comes down, though.
And, get pushed.
Oh, and then there goes Vega.
Get clarity potion, baby. That was nasty.
Nasty clarity. And there is map number 1 going the way of Intolerant, taking it 5-3. But as I was saying before, Impact, they were pretty close with them for the most part. I mean, you know,
they really were.
Pick up 3 rounds. That's pretty good for, you know, for the most part, a new face to BattleRekt Proving Grounds at least.
Yep.
So,
Big had Cloney's number for a while there.
Yeah.
Every time they'd go for the 1v1. There was at one point I think Baco just eliminated Cloney and still had like 75% of his health. Like the 1v1 just clearly did not go in his favor. He probably maybe thought he had a bit of confidence, didn't know the level that this Baco could play at, and then got a little overwhelmed. Then Nye started to stick back with him a bit while Jolts just went in and did what Jolts does.
Yeah.
He'd have, what is it, 120 shield at his disposal at any given time.
Like that, yeah.
Between Zap, Barrier, and Arcane Barrier.
Yeah.
Dude just jumps in. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'll use all my cooldowns.
It's fine.
It's cool. I got teammates, bro.
Yeah, they can invest everything into him. Well, let's take a look at a replay. And you can see there was a big double goo moment here as we
Oh, is this Lucy on Lucy action?
Oh, yeah.
There's one. There's
Here
2.
We go. Boom. Goo everywhere. And then you can see Furyk was caught right in the middle of the goo. He had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide because he used his own goo.
Yeah.
So he could not roll away. And then he was just stuck in the middle of it to take a beating.
It's a conversation Arthur has a lot with Lucy's.
Yes.
If you're going to use your ultimate as Lucy, be very careful because you're essentially exposing yourself to the world. Like, I don't have Swift Roll anymore.
Yep.
That's it.
You're just you're open to die.
So if you're up against another Lucy, you're going to get Toxicued.
Yep.
And
if you don't assuming
have,
they have it at that point, you have a high chance of getting demolished. So it's I think Rainey calls it the Lucy dilemma.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's tough. There's a high risk, high reward kind of thing going on there with it. But regardless, Intolerant take map number 1. And it is a best of 3, so Impact will have a chance to come back. They can maybe switch some stuff up if they want to. If they want to, they can do that.
Yeah, they're allowed to swap champs in between each game. Remember, it's a best of 3 maps.
Yep.
So in between every single map, they're allowed to swap champs if they prefer. They will do another simple draft if they ask for it.
Yeah, the simple draft.
Hopefully they want to get through with it. I do like the Baco pick. I think it does a good job of penetrating this, but sometimes he had a lot of difficulty getting to that back line. And once Clerney and Nye figured out, well, hey, once Baco gets back here, even if we get a kill on them, we lose our Lucy, and then sometimes the damage output. By then, Jolts plays an interesting game. Jolts essentially knows by the end of this round, I'm going to have like 80 health.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go so ham. I'll probably kill 2 of them alone, but I might almost die in the process. He does he high-risk, high-reward plays.
Yep.
He will deliberately take the trades, but if they lose somebody, And then it gets tough in the 2v2 because once everyone starts to play safe, it's a lot harder for Jolts to get in there and catch people off guard.
Yeah, Jolts was doing a lot of work on Furyk as well at many points. Yes, Mind Furyk. He was, I mean, he was all over him in the back there for a few rounds. He was really getting on to that Lucy, so making it difficult, making Lucy use pretty much all of her resources on, you know, making Furyk use them on himself rather than his teammates. So, but job well done by Jolts getting on to the Lucy there. But we are heading into game number 2, folks, or map number 2. It's coming right up here in just a moment. Intolerant with the 1 map lead. They are your champions from last week, so if they are able to get one more map here, take out Impact, they will move themselves into the finals for yet another week of BattleRekt the Proving Grounds. I don't know how many weeks in a row it is now. These guys have been in the finals, I think, for the past, like, 900 weeks of BattleRekt.
902.
902.
Yeah, probably more like
I was a little off.
A little bit off
with my estimation. You know, when it's that many weeks, it's tough to keep track. These guys are beasts.
But I do like seeing these new faces.
Yeah.
I'm sure they may have been in the competitive scene here or there, but as far as BattleRekt is concerned, we have never seen these players on broadcast before. These guys are brand new as far as we are concerned. Yeah. And we know all. So, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
The world revolves around Gex and I.
That's right. Nothing else exists.
If we don't know you, no one knows you.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, you heard it here.
But no champ changes on either side. Champ change.
Champ change. Someone says Clarity potion or Clarity.
Clarity potion.
Yeah, let's see what see if Clarity gets some of those.
Uh-oh, Bulwark's already down. He did build Weaken to try and get a little more mobility and maybe to slow Jolts' damage down a bit. He's going to jump right in. But without the charge down, he's going to need some protection. Didn't really deal a lot of damage. Oh, but Jolts. It's taking a lot. They want that mid control, but at the moment, Impact does have it for the first time. Will they get the first orb? They do.
Well, I think that's one of the first orbs that they've gotten in this series.
I do think so, too.
Intolerant's been running it in that department.
The Esmo ult.
Nai is all the way behind enemy lines here, but he will space himself back to meet up with the rest of his team, but he gets Chaos Gripped, and then the goo will come out as well. Luckily, he's got a lot of shields on him. It doesn't matter. He is still getting crushed over there in the center of the map, but he manages to survive just barely, and Impact actually will pick up yet another orb here, so things starting to turn around for them in that department, but can they keep it going is the question. They have a pretty big health advantage here.
Massive health advantage, 70% right now to 44. Oh, and there's even a bigger disparity now with that ultimate landing onto Nai. They just can't seem to finish him off, though. He's being well protected. Can they get a lot of burst damage? Clarity is going to get that onto Baco. Oh, 3 orbs for Impact right now. That is really working in their favor.
Oh, man. Well, they will still have a health advantage, though. Intolerant has started to even it back up.
Oh, the swift roll.
Nice roll.
Good reaction time from Clarity.
Yeah. Now, Jolts is up top there, kind of taking 1v1 with Bizlarn, but he's going to back up. That orb is up yet again. Looks like it should be or no, actually, Intolerant managed to pull that orb out. So.
Oh, there's a pull. He didn't want to use his spacebar.
No.
He wanted to keep that mobility. They want to take out Nai so bad. He's such a juicy target. Oh, well, how many will he land? Oh, he did use all of his energy for that, but it pushed them back. Knowing that the toxic goo would come and follow suit and pull Baco right back in. Oh, man. They turn it around when it looked so dire for them.
Wow.
They used 200% energy, throwing it all out on the floor. So much pressure put out from Jolts. The first ultimate from Jolts threatened all 3. All the mobility came out, and they're like, you think that was it?
Yeah,
you think that's all we got?
But wait, there's more. Right?
But wait, there's more.
Just toss the goo out there and let him suck on that for a while.
Billy Mays here with some toxic goo, baby.
Yeah, that stuff. That was beautiful from Intolerant. Well done. Because I think a lot of people might look at that play on the surface and be, you know, when Jolts dropped his ult and was like, oh, what a waste. Like, he didn't really get anything out of that. No one got caught inside the ultimate. But the thing that he did do was force them to spend mobility, as you were saying.
All 3 of them did.
Yep, they all spent mobility, and then Clearly had the goo waiting, and then that goo dropped on it, and then the rest of Intolerant just piled it on him and pulled him back in with a tractor beam as well as Clarity potions. Well done by Intolerant. They'll take a 1-round lead here in map number 2. As we get geared up here, Vega's really putting on the pressure.
Oh, Clarity might go down early.
Oh, Zap and Barrier both used on him as well. He needs to be careful. But he will get to safety for now, even pick up some of these greens.
Intolerant will get the first orb. Baco gets pushed right back out with a panic. Esmo really wants to take out Clarity. There's an in cap on Nai. He's going to need some help here. He will take a blood axe to the face. In the meanwhile, Jolt's trying to put on the pressure. This might be the end of Nye.
Oh, yep.
The end is nigh.
The end is the end is nigh. He is indeed done. And Clarity had the barrier on himself, but he still couldn't make it out alive. Oh, wow. The bulwark was out for the Chaos Grip. Jolt's got his own Arcane Shield up just in time. Arcane Barrier. But I think he's still going to end up going down here regardless. He hits his ult, but there's just too many bodies around. And that will be another round right back for Impact. Tied up at 1, folks.
Individual, they're just playing well. This team comp seems to be boding well against Intolerant's team comp. Intolerant's comp, for those of you that haven't seen it much, the reason it gets so frustrating to deal with is they have so much protection on their side. You've got a Lucy. You got 50 barrier there. You've got an Iva with a zap. I actually can't. What is it? Yeah, 20. What? I don't really play Iva actually. I don't remember.
Something like that.
It's not 50 that much.
Definitely not.
And then you have Esmo with his Arcane Barrier. But on the other side right now, you have the same thing. Bako with just as much, if not more, shield potential than an Iva. He can put, I believe it's 40 on anyone around him, including himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Impact playing pretty solid all around so far as well with this composition. But VIII is in deep at the moment. Oh, man.
Can they punish VIII in return? Looks like they will trade evenly now. Forcing something out of Clarity. She will use Sif. Oh, no, he jumped right into danger. That might be it, Bako.
VIII, run!
VIII, you might be done for. Oh, nice push, but it's not enough.
Run!
Get rocketed. Oh, no, he finds a wall.
No, I think he's done.
He wants to take out Lucy. Oh, Clarity wasted an ultimate, though. He really wanted to finish off Bako. This might be a good opportunity to finish.
Oh, yeah, he's going to drop the ultimate, the Swift roll just in time. Clarity able to get away. And Dizzlarn, I think, is going to end up going down.
Look at Furyk go.
Oh, man. Everybody's just so hurt.
Furyk.
Wow.
He just wanted to take out one on the way down.
Solid effort. Valiant effort. But that will be that'll be a round back for Intolerant. Oh, hello, Clarity. Man, there's a lot of caps lock usage in chat at the moment. Man. My God. Everybody's yelling. Oh, but that is going to be 2-1.
It's not everybody. It's one guy. One guy is yelling a lot.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right. Intolerant, 2-1. I got the giggles now. Damn it. I can't stop. All right.
Intolerant now. They seem to gain a little bit more control amid that last round. Got a little more orbs in their favor. VIII wants to try and push on Jolts before Jolts can even push on his backline. His target choice is actually pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Uh-oh. Clarity and Furyk. Furyk needs to swift roll away from that Siphon.
All right. That orb's up. Oh, Intolerant. Squeak it out just barely. That's, oh, the in-caps into the ultimate, pulling them in. A lot of that damage did connect onto Clarity. So Jolts is also quite low on health. I don't know if he has the space. No, he doesn't. He ends up going down. So it is a 3v2, but the goo is going to fall down here as well, and Clarity will end up dying. So that is...
And there goes Nye.
Yep. And that's Impact right back. These guys have been exchanging rounds back and forth. And we are all tied up at 2 in map number 2. Intolerant has that 1 map lead, though. So if they finish this sucker out, they got a date in the finals.
Yeah. Oh, somebody brings up a good point. Yeah, the double Clarity on Intolerant's side is also what makes it so frustrating to deal with them between Zap and Clarity Potion.
Yeah.
Clarity Potion is a little more difficult to land. So if you ever get separated from your Lucy, it'll be a lot harder to get that, whereas Zap is a little more point and clicky.
Yeah.
A little more point and clicky, but either way, still a lot of incapacitates coming from Bako, even with that, which means you can tell they're putting a lot of pressure on forcing cooldowns to be made.
Still, this composition from Intolerant is so good because of just all the shields and causes.
Bako.
Oh, yeah, Vegas.
And you lost orb.
Oh, man, I thought for sure that they had it.
Good night, Sweet Prince.
Yeah,
that's
get the greens.
Oh,
quickly. Run.
Bako, no. Oh, there's the shields. Oh, but the Clarity Potion takes it all away. 80 shield effectively removed with a single cooldown. That might be the end of Impact for this round. Oh, but there's a lot of damage right now.
Well done.
Will Clerney go down? With a full ultimate? He does. But this,
Wow. Wow. How is Dislorn still alive? I thought he was done.
No,
All right, now
that's it. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, it was. Got a little excited. All right, 3-2 for Intolerant. And that 2 more rounds, they've got it. So far,
that dude's going nuts.
Yeah.
That dude's going nuts right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little scared.
He's the caps lock warrior right now. Look at him go.
I love it. That is good stuff. 10 out of 10.
Zap is used. Clarity Potion will probably follow suit. Oh, no, she's saving it. Oh, she might. Oh, God, there's the punishment right now. Will he get a pull? No! The Arcane Barrier came to protect a little bit of damage. Dizarn's going to take some from Iva in the meantime. Jolts and Furyk trying to 1v1 in the back, but Furyk really isn't taking too much damage. There's the ultimate, knowing the Jolts can't do anything. He's going down. Oh, wow. My. Talk about punishment. VIII, meanwhile, with the 2v1, taking nearly no damage. The barrier comes out. There's the Bulwark, the Weaken as well. Oh, now he's starting to take some chunks, but it might be a bit too late.
Oh, man. The beatdown. VIII was like 2v1ing down in the bottom left while the other 2v1 was going on in the top right where Jolts died. VIII was down there, used his own ultimate, hit one, did quite a number.
I think Vogwe.
That must be it.
Definitely Vogwe is how you pronounce that man's name. Vogwe 57.
Vogwe, yes.
With the brutal 2v1 on the bottom of the map.
Oh, yeah.
With enough shields, Bako can still dish out some damage. He puts out so much pressure. Oh, the immediate Bulwark.
Oh, buddy.
Jolts and Bako trying to feint each other out of that one.
Oh, VIII, he's going in deep.
Yeah, he is. In the meanwhile, though, Jolts is going to take a lot of damage. When VIII keeps putting pressure on that backline, Jolts just doesn't get the help he needs from Clerney. And now he will take so much max health damage, and Impact will get the first orb.
Nice. Smart decision by VIII there. Push the orb out of the way, make sure that his team secured it. Oh, Clerney getting the arcane shields, but he's still taking a beating from VIII at the moment. He's just trying to get himself out of there. The ultimate will get dropped, but Jolt's also in a bit of trouble. So is VIII. He needs to be careful. Now the goo is actually going to fall, and it will land right on top of Jolts, and he ends up going down as well as Clerney. So Impact with an opportunity to get 2 rounds in a row here and actually set themselves up with a map point.
Wow.
Just as Nine goes down. So they do indeed get themselves a map point. Can they convert on this opportunity is the question.
Will we start to see the beginning of an upset?
Oh, it's something. I'm smelling it.
Yeah.
Oh, my nose is a little clogged, so it's hard to smell.
Give me a good sniff.
And I'm got it on my taste buds a little bit. It's wafting in the air. I can feel it. All right, Impact. Now looking to seal the deal. Right here. All Vegas getting all CC'd up at the moment. Got the barrier, and he is really trying to go in deep right now.
What?
He pushes Clerney back in. What the hell?
It was the pull and a push.
Wow.
It was the pull from Esmo and the push from Bako.
Insane.
That looked really weird. Oh, but right now it looks like Dizarn could go down. He has to go back, and they don't secure orb either. They needed that for the max health. He will pick up some candy on the bottom.
Get the other one.
Oh, can they punish Iva here? Can they punish Iva? Oh, they got the pull. This might be it. This might be the end for Nye.
Oh, my God.
They know they've got the full punishment. His spacebar's down. There goes the shields. Wow. They will take him out. Nye tried to go in to protect, but he got punished completely. Clerney missed an ultimate as well. VIII will not get touched.
That was insanity. I think this might be a map for Impact right here. And that's going to be an ultimate from VIII to secure it. He is quite hurt.
Uh-oh, he jumped in. You're nuts.
Jolts could.
Oh, nice Petrify. Getting VIII out of there.
Miracle.
VIII has almost 125% energy. Jolts is going to have to be incredibly careful when he uses his space. And there's one.
Ooh, got the orb, though.
There's another. Here's a Bako ult. Oh, he was hoping. Jolts sticks to them walls. You should know that. Jolts never finds himself further than like an arm's reach from the walls as Esmo. He uses them so well.
This is tricky.
He has an ultimate. Uh-oh, he's going to use it here.
Oh, man.
That could have been nasty.
Oh,
that's it.
That's going to be it. Wow, look at that. Impact is going to take a map off of Intolerant, send it to a 3rd and final one. Not what I was expecting at all, but job well done by Impact, playing really well. Throughout that second map there. Wow. Well done. Well done, boys.
Well done.
VIII, my in-depth analysis. Now, VIII was just
done good.
All over those
in-depth.
Boys. Yeah, done good. Well done.
That's our in-depth analysis.
All right, time to go home.
We've waited 8 weeks to see this.
Yeah.
8 weeks to see someone that we've never seen before throw the champs.
Yeah.
They haven't been champs for 8 weeks, but it's been a while since we've seen somebody take down
I mean,
Intolerant.
they've been champs. I forget the exact number, but it's quite a bit.
Quite a bit of weeks.
Yeah. We'll have to get an actual count for you. But they won last week, and these guys are pretty dang good. So for Impact even to get a map off of them, taking them the distance, that's already a job well done by them. Especially, as we said, they're a team that, I mean, they definitely play in the competitive scene. They're up there, but we haven't really seen them do anything in at least BattleRekt, the Proving Grounds.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen their faces at all, I think, on broadcast. So the fact that they're here playing this well in the top 4 is quite the accomplishment. And who knows, they could even get themselves into the finals yet. We're not done. We have one more map to go, so they could get it.
Now that is the team composition that Intolerant has pretty much stuck with for pretty much the entire Proving Grounds. Pretty much the entire Proving Grounds. That is all we've really seen out of Intolerant. We know that they're skilled with many champs. Jolt's kind of, you know, skilled with many.
Yeah.
If you ever watched this guy play, he's got pocket picks for days. They're not even pocket picks anymore. Dude's got cargo shorts, just got pocket pits all over the place.
All over.
He's got so many champs he can pull out when he needs to.
Yep.
I don't really suspect they will because they've been honing and refining this team composition for so much.
Yeah, it's been
so much time, I think is what I was going for there.
Yeah,
my brain just misfired halfway through that sentence.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time.
I think if they can pick and choose their targets and are a little more careful as to when they let people push in, they can potentially do it. But every now and then, you'd watch Jolts go in, and he really relies a little bit on getting those shields, getting that protection, getting those cleanses from his teammates. But Bako, VIII was always just putting pressure on Nye and Clerney. So Clerney had to keep using stuff on Nye or himself to keep that Bako at bay. Ooh, Bako at bay. That's a movie I'd watch.
Bako at bay, dude, that would be
Dude, that'd be a great movie.
Bako at bay.
When you really get to know the ins and outs that is Bako's mind.
What kind of movie is that? Is that like a love story?
It's definitely a mushy movie. Yeah. Bako at bay. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start working on that one as well. We have lots of good ideas. That's an Emmy winner right there. All right, map number 3 it is. These guys have gone the distance. See if Impact maybe can try and seal the deal against Intolerant.
Oh, Jolts.
First orb's up here.
Losing on this trade here.
Ooh. Intolerant get that first orb. VIII's taking quite a number at the moment.
VIII actually just got shredded there in the last, I don't know, 5 seconds.
Nice barrier.
Incap missed by Nye. A little bit of energy wasted. The Bork will not reflect the AoE from that rocket.
Oh, ultimate's gonna get dropped by Jolts there, but no one ends up getting caught inside of it. And now the goo will come out from VIII, and Jolts is right in the middle of it and can't get himself out. Nice body blocking.
The patience
from Tizlarn.
VIII just wasn't having any pressure put on him. He had so much health. Bako just gets out of that one. Nye might go down, but Tizlarn is just as low.
Wow.
Now we're going to see if they can push them back. Nye and Clerney need to get a kill. They need to get 1 kill as soon as possible because right now Impact will have mid control. They will be able to control all the little candies, and this might be the end of days.
Oh,
yes.
The barrier was there, but it couldn't soak up all that damage. Nye ends up falling, and now Clerney will fall as well. So Impact continuing to bring the heat, and they will get first round on the board for map number 3. Winner of this match, folks, does move on to the finals. So there's a lot on the line in this one.
VIII has a mind for Lucy, man. That guy is timing his energy. He's spending it well. Very rarely do we see whiffed ultimates. Every now and then we'll see Lucy get a little over ambitious with their toxic goo. They'll throw something out that really doesn't capitalize, or their teammates aren't able to follow through on the force of mobility. But now we're seeing VIII doing a fantastic job of working well with his team, saving his energy when needed. Oh, there's going to be a big space bar, big jump for Bako. He's just going to be right up in there. Shields to protect him. Clerney's taking some damage, as is Nye.
Oh, buddy.
Who's going to get this first orb?
Who
wants to turn and give it attention? Intolerant will. Oh, there's the Venn diagram.
The goo. Oh, it's out there. Jolts is again taking so much damage. And now they might be looking to all turn on Nye right now. He's caught in pretty deep.
If that pull had gotten him, but Nye placed himself well. Good positioning. Bako's going to get pulled in.
Oh,
he gets clarity. That's going to be it.
Yeah, the barrier ended up getting soaked up there. And
Intolerant get another orb. This might be a round for them.
It's certainly looking good. The ultimate's going to get dropped by Jolt's. Furyk able to get out of there, but the goo now also coming out. The barrier got used, but it couldn't soak up all that damage. And that's going to be, it should be a round for Intolerant. Is Dizlarn in the 1v3, he falls. And man, these guys have just been so neck and neck.
They really have been.
Constantly trading rounds.
Yeah.
There's no 2 in a row to be had here, really. So, hey, either way, we are ready to go. But yeah, these guys have impressed me quite a bit so far. Impact, Furyk and VIII really doing a good job. VIII just kind of goes in and gets on the other team, like deep in their back line, just no regard. He's just in there. Furyk does a good job of supporting him from the back, and Dizlarn as well.
Yeah, they know they need to punish when they can.
Yeah,
we see so many times people like Jolt or Nye just barely getting away with very little health, and a few times it has happened during this series. But it seems that oftentimes Impact, they're there and they're there to kill.
Yeah.
And they don't pull away until they can get that final tick of health to fully punish. And right now it looks like Clerney, he has no swift roll, he has no teammates. His barrier is up, and there goes the Arcane as well. Bako's gonna go right in. But now he's stuck in the middle of all three. They have turned to help him out. Bako, was it worth it?
Oh, nice chaos grip there from Dizlarn to land on the Clerney. And he's actually gonna drop the ultimate here. Everybody is able to get out of harm's way, but they had to spend
disperse.
some movement for it. Oh, getting pulled. Nice in cap, but getting panicked away is VIII. A lot of shield stacking onto Jolts right there. He's actually going to drop his ultimate. Beautiful chaos grip to pull him back in. VIII goes down. Now actually Dizlarn might be in quite a bit of trouble. He's stuck inside the goo himself. So that is a 1v3. And down goes Furyk, Intolerant with 2 rounds in a row. In our third and final map here. They are, I think that's the first time someone has strung 2 rounds in a row together in quite a while in this match, so.
Yeah, this matchup quite even.
Yep.
The team composition is proving to have pretty similar play styles as well.
Yep. I love watching VIII get in there on the Bako.
Yeah, Bako's tough, man. You don't see him very often because he's finding difficulty fitting into the meta.
Yeah.
He gets poked out. He has to dedicate hard. His cooldowns are relatively lengthy.
Yep.
So he has to really make sure that he's capitalizing on every single cooldown that he uses. Every single ability could potentially just put him in a spot where he's just gonna die in the next 8 seconds. So with a lot of support from his teammates, though, he's able to go in and stay relatively unscathed. Now we're going to see them push Intolerant back. Can Impact keep this center control? They can't find the damage that he usually can early on.
Bulwark's going to come out as the orb comes through, but Intolerant.
What value out of that tractor beam?
Yeah, that tractor beam is so good. Such good utility you can get from it. Oh, Chaos Grip just missing from Dizlarn there on the Clerney to pull him in. Now the ultimate in the back, but the in cap immediately coming through from VIII. And ultimate did land a bit, but now the goo will fall as well.
Oh,
Jolt's run!
He didn't get pushed out! Jolt went,
Clerney! He swift rolls away.
Jolt had to use his spacebar for this.
They got to get this orb. Oh, and they are able to.
Intolerant got it again. They needed that to try and stay afloat. 41% to 56% health pool. A little bit advantageous for Impact at the moment. Oh, he managed to sneak that around the wall. The hitbox was a bit larger than Jolt had expected.
Yeah, it might be
Arcane Barrier to eat that up. Nye will get a little bit of damage, but they're going to lose orb in the process.
Run, Clerney. Chaos Grip from Dizlarn landed. Now the goo will come out as well. And then the follow-up. There's just so much pressure coming out from Impact. You can see all of it get piled on at once. Now Jolt is going to go down. And Nye soon to follow. Man, there was a lot of resource spent there to make sure that they finished that kill onto Clerney. First the Chaos Grip landed. Clerney rolled away. And then you saw the goo come out. The initial damage struck, and right as the goo hit, VIII was also jumping in at the same time. They really wanted to make sure Clerney went down. and they certainly did secure that kill. It was a job well done by Impact.
Yep.
They tie the game right back up at 2-2.
You can see what happens when you start getting that energy advantage. Impact had that center control, even though Intolerant had orbs before that. I think it was 2 orbs to 1 by the end. Even though Intolerant had enough control, they weren't able to capitalize too much on their energy. But by the end, once Impact had control of the center, they were able to dish out a bit more with confidence as far as their energy is concerned, using a lot more EX and using a lot more ultimate. Big wants to punch Clerney, but Clerney will kite. But Furyk struggling right now against Jolts. Jolts doing his signature, I'm just going to stick to you until you're dead move.
Classic Jolts.
Classic Jolts. Oh,
the chaos grip! Wow. I don't know. That one was from range.
From downtown, buddy.
From downtown.
Oh, you can't bulwark the flamethrower, but he will weaken it. Doesn't matter. A little bit too late.
Oh.
Bako doing a bit of a dance.
He's giving us the old spinorama. And down he goes. Intolerant. Just 2 rounds away from getting into the finals. They're close, so close. Both of these teams really are close to getting it. But this is only the first semifinal of the day, so no matter who makes it in, they'll still be waiting to see the results of our second semifinal matchup, which comes after this one. So still got lots of BattleRekt to go today, folks. Lots and lots to go, but see now if Impact can respond with a round. They've done so quite successfully throughout this game, pretty much any time that they lost a round. This is a pretty pivotal one right here.
It is.
They don't want Intolerant to get that match point.
Bako trying to keep Jolts at bay. Jolts is running out of cooldowns. He's going to turn his attention to Nye. Him and Dizlarn together on Nye, but the Tractor Beam will protect for quite some time. Oh, there's some damage. Landing on 2, you rarely see that. Followed by an ultimate of Clerney onto Furyk. That's it. They are completely separated. Impact.
Yeah.
Everybody disperse. Furyk's going to go down.
Oh, Jolts is running on in. What? They actually...
Oh, they were able to get Clerney.
Yeah. They get a trade. Intolerant. Big health advantage, but...
Do you want to push on that? That might not have been worth it.
Yeah, that was risky business. The ult! Oh, no! Vague whiffs. That would have been huge if he hit it, but just couldn't quite land it. And he's going to get stunned up from the Tractor Beam. Dizlarn actually managed to pick up a kill right there, but...
There's no way.
Yeah, if he pulls this off...
Oh, what? You're nuts! You're actually insane! What? He probably knew that was done. He had to know.
Oh
I don't have much left. I've got no more mobility, and I'm down. I have 40 health. Let's go in! What a decision to make!
Screw it.
Intolerant now 2 rounds up. They may have finally turned on the heat they needed. This is the Intolerant we know and love. You can see them with that BattleRekt Salt Miner titles. Jolt and Clerney winning the first, I guess, season is what we call it, of BattleRekt.
Yep. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah. All right, here we go. Match point for Intolerant. Impact in a bit of a rough spot right here. See, uh-oh, Furyk could be in some trouble here. He's getting all the barriers in the world, but they just turned on him all 3 collectively and just crushed him down in the bottom right corner.
Dizlarn next to go down. Dizlarn out of space. He's just about donezo. There's an ultimate onto Jolts, but he gets out of that. It is now Bako versus the world.
I believe.
He doesn't.
Oh, look at this. This is where it starts.
Yeah, this is it. This is where it starts. And oh, wow.
Oh, no, he doesn't have it.
You just don't. No matter how good you are, you just don't have the amount of abilities. That was actually hilarious. The hitbox of Ivo just pushed him to the side on that space.
Oh, look at this. Giving him the business. All right, well, solid effort. Either way, that's Intolerant there moving into the finals after a big win right there, 5-2 in the final map. Impact, they were hanging in there for a while.
They are,
but
I'd love to see you again, Impact.
Yeah, let's
Seriously.
do this again sometime.
Opening up with a map number 3. Last week, we saw nothing but 0-2 sweeps across the board, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, and now we see a map 3 in our first semifinals. If you're just tuning in, you've only missed on this one. We have another semis, and guess what comes after that? Finals.
Hey.
After that, and if you figure that out, you're a genius.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough one to figure out.
Yeah.
Thanks for spelling it out.
You know,
me.
I got you guys' backs. Don't sweat it, boys.
I was a little confused.
And girls and
boys
whatever.
And girls and anything else that falls under one of those categories.
Falls under the spectrum of a living creature that can watch this broadcast.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. But anyway, that is Intolerant. Bye.